Nnamdi Kanu may not return to Nigeria again, Pope Harry said. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB), was arrested on the 14th of October 2015 and charged with treasonable felony. Kanu, in his efforts to actualize Biafran independence, according to the government, made treasonably statements and was thrown into jail. When granted bail, the terms were that he must not hold rallies, must not grant interviews, must not be in a crowd of more than 10 people, must provide 3 sureties in the sum of 100 million naira each. One of the sureties must be a senior, highly placed person of Igbo extraction. The second surety must be a highly respected Jewish leader, since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a Jew. The third surety must be a highly respected person who owns landed property and is resident in Abuja. The IPOB leader must deposit his Nigerian passport. He must also deposit his British passport with the court. He must provide the court with his monthly medical reports. Depositing his Nigerian and British passport effectively prevented him from traveling outside. Hence, this was the 11th condition. He met his bail conditions and was released. After Nigerian soldiers stormed his home town of Afaraoko, Abia State, Kanu vanished, only to be heard of from various foreign countries. Kanu has continued his outbursts against the Nigerian government and has broken most, if not all, of his bail conditions and may be thrown back in jail if he steps a foot on Nigerian soil. Hence, the resolve to keep off Nigeria. He, however, frequently broadcasts his message to Nigeria on Radio Biafra. Ensure to input your thoughts on this in comment section below. Also share this and follow me for more information article. Thank you for listening to this news. I will say that the writer of this article is confused and very, very sick. I may be the broadcaster of this story, but then the writer is not updated and doesn't know what he's putting up. I thought before you be a writer, you're supposed to make a proper finding of what you are putting together. But this very article that this writer has put together is incomplete. And I want to say that this writer doesn't know what he's saying. No one can stop Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from coming to Nigeria. Not even the president of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari. All of those conditions now are nothing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and all the countries in the whole world are already standing behind Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's just that he himself is not ready to come down to this country. And who told you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not coming to this country? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has visited Nigeria many times, but then nothing still happened. There is nothing this country can do to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he is 10 times greater than the president of this country. The reference he gets from other countries is more than the reference that President Muhammadu Buhari gets. President Muhammadu Buhari cannot even stand in so many places that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stands. he can't even do most of the things that he does. How many times has Nnamdi Kanu intervened for this country? He has done so many things that the president cannot do for the citizens of this country, yet they cannot even show an atom of appreciation. He fought for the Nigerian Christians. He fought for the Muslims. He intervened for their case. He visited the international court for the sake of the Christians when they were killed in the north. A responsibility that is supposed to be the duty of the president. An ordinary civilian is assisting him to do it. Can you tell me what then is the duty and responsibility of the president Muhammadu Buhari? What is expected of him? To me, President Muhammadu Buhari is not doing his job. He's not doing what is expected of him as a president. He's just doing the opposite. And yet, he will be challenging and be requesting for the arrest of someone that is even trying to assist him. Can you imagine? This country, we don't have laws. We have law in this country, but the law has been broken. And who broke it? The Northerners. The Northerners are lawbreakers. They are lawbreakers. You can imagine. What a word. No one can stop Nnamdi Kanu from stepping feet to Nigeria. He has visited this country uncountable times. They are just feeding you with lies. They are aware of his visit. They know they can't do him anything, because if they try to touch him, that person, that hand that touched him will end up in international jail. I am telling you, Nnamdi Kanu is an international figure. He is the eyes of the international country. They don't joke with him. Nigerians may not know his value, but the Americans knows his value, and that is why anywhere he goes, he's being referenced and respected. See, when he raised his voice for the sake of the Christians, when the Boko Haram people were killing the Christians, he raised the voice in the international court. With immediate effect, they stood up and took action. What are we saying? What are they saying? My dear viewers, Nnamdi Kanu is more than what we see him to be. He is more than the extraordinary, and that is why till today millions of people still reference him and still give kudos to him, no matter what. No matter what. Millions of people still appreciate him for his positive moves, for his human respect. Look at someone that gave up his family, someone that never mind what has happened to him. Despite the death of his parents, he still carried on with the struggle for the actualization of Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu is a leader to follow, a leader to believe on, a leader to stick with. Is not a failure. He is a winner. He is someone to believe on. He is a courageous leader. I don't want to believe that Biafrans are listening to these cheap and blackmailed stories. Believe you me, Nnamdi Kanu cannot be stopped and will never be stopped. No one can stop him. Not even the greatest person in Nigeria. Not even Joe Ibukwe, that one that talks more than himself. He cannot stop Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is greater than even the greatest leader, the greatest person in Nigeria is more than the president. So my viewers, I don't know what your take concerning all that have just been said may be, but I'm saying that whatsoever it is, please be factual. Don't be biased. See, read or listen before you speak. because whatever you say right now will be used as a tool to judge this statement. Okay?